All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of the Arabic language and look at its core operating system. And trust me, it's a system so simple, so logical, it's going to completely change how you look at every single word. I mean, just think about that for a second. Arabic has this reputation for being super complex, right? But what if I told you that the entire language, every single word, fits neatly into one of just 3 boxes? Well, guess what? It does. You know, in English, we have all these parts of speech: nouns, verbs, adjectives, prepositions, the whole shebang. Well, Arabic, it simplifies things a lot. It's all built on this incredibly consistent and logical foundation of just 3 word types. And this is it. This is the big secret. Every single word you will ever see in Arabic, I'm talking from ancient poetry to today's headlines, is going to be an ism, a fel, or a harf. That's it. No exceptions. Okay, so let's break this down. What do these words actually mean, and more importantly, how can you tell them apart? So here's our game plan. We've got the name, the action, and the connector. Once you really get a feel for these 3 ideas, you've basically understood the entire engine of Arabic grammar. It's that fundamental. Okay, so first up, we've got the ism. The best way to think about this is like a super noun. Of course, it covers people, places, and things, like Hamid, market, or book. But it's bigger than that. It also includes adjectives like beautiful, and even abstract ideas, like the concept of reading or sleeping. But here's the absolute golden rule, the thing you have to remember. An ism has no time. It's timeless. Next up is the fel. Now, this is your action word, pretty much like a verb in English. But here's the non-negotiable part that makes it a fel. It is always locked to a specific time. An action that happened in the past, is happening right now, or is going to happen in the future. It's that combo, action plus time, that makes a word a fel. And this, right here, this is where it all clicks. See, the idea of writing, that's a concept. It's timeless, so it's an ism. But the second you say he wrote, boom, you've locked that action into the past. It now has a time, and that makes it a fel. Honestly, understanding this one little difference is the key to the whole system. And our third and final piece is the harf. This is the glue that holds the language together. A harf doesn't really mean anything by itself. It's a connector, like in, on, to, and. Its only job is to link the isms and the fels together so they can make sense. Now, let's zoom back in on the ism for a minute, because it's by far the most common type of word. Getting a better handle on this one really pays off. So just to drive the point home, look at how much ground the ism covers. It's a person, a place, a thing. It's a quality or an adjective. And it can even be the name of an action itself, like the pure concept of reading. It's a real powerhouse of a category.
All right, here's where it gets really interesting. To know what an ism is actually doing in a sentence, you have to look at it from 4 different angles. Think of them as its 4 dimensions. That's right, just 4 properties. And if you know these 4 things about any ism, it's like having a decoder ring. You'll know its exact job and meaning in any sentence every single time. So here they are, the 4 dimensions. First, its case tells you its job. Is it the one doing the action, or is it the one receiving it? Then you have its gender and number, which are pretty straightforward. And finally, its definiteness. Are we talking about a book in general, or the book specifically? Every single ism has all 4 of these, like a built-in instruction manual. Okay, that's enough theory. The real magic happens when you see how these pieces all fit together. So let's build a sentence and watch these blocks create actual meaning. We'll use this sentence right here. Super simple, but it's got everything we need. It has all 3 of our building blocks inside it. Let's take it apart. Okay, first let's find the isms. We have Hamid, that's a person's name, and market, that's a place. No time involved in either of those. They are classic isms. So where's the action? It's went. That's the action of going, and it definitely has a time attached. It happened in the past. Action plus time, that means it has to be a fel. And what's the last piece of the puzzle? The word towards. Does that mean anything on its own? Not really. Its whole purpose is to connect the action of going with the destination, the market. It's the glue. It's our harf. And there it is. You see? An ism, Hamid, hooked up with a fel, went, connected by a harf, towards, to another ism, the market. That's it. Simple, separate blocks, clicked together like Legos to build a complete thought.
That's the whole system, right there in one sentence. So this language that might have seemed kind of intimidating, it's really built on this incredibly simple, elegant three-part code. And now you know the code. You have the key. It stops being a bunch of random rules and starts becoming a system, a puzzle you can actually solve. So the real question is, now that you know how it works, what are you going to unlock?